Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're just going to be talking about kind of the photos on Amazon and how you need to try and sell and what photos to include when selling your products on Amazon. On my products I tend to use at least 4 because Amazon being the competitive environment that it is, 2 or 3 is not enough to demonstrate and portray your product for them to then buy it or feel comfortable enough to buy it. So I tend to use 4 photos. The first photo has to be, as far as I'm aware, a white background photo, which is what I'm going to show to you how to take today. Then also you need to include a size guide or a breakdown of the product and what it is that makes yours slightly different to the others, or explain the features of your product. What I tend to do on mine is I tend to circle or highlight the bits of the product that are different, or say, have a breakdown of the size guide if that's necessary to your product. You need to include a use of the product as well. So if my product was a chair, I would show someone sat on the chair. But the only one that's compulsory that people tend to struggle with is the white background image, and that's what I'm going to show to you today. Now, fortunately for myself, I have a white desk right here, which comes in quite handy for smaller products because I can just put the white desk on there, open my curtain, and I've got a nice natural light and a white table. If you don't have a white desk, what I recommend is getting a table, whether it's like a small little desk that you put up yourself or a dining room table, then get a white bed sheet and just put it over the top, and then that's more than enough. You can do all of the rest in after editing in the Amazon Seller app. So I'm just opening the Amazon Seller app now. So as you can see, I've sold 3 units today. It is only still kind of the morning. It tends to be a little bit slower on weekdays in the morning until people finish work, which in the UK is normally about 5, 5:30. It tends to pick up about then. But you want to tick on the 3 bars there in the top left, and then go to Product Photo Studio. What that then is going to show you is a camera with a grid on. Let's use this calculator as an example. Makes a little bit of space, and you want to get as much natural light as possible, as I'm sure you're aware of for taking photos. So we'll just lift that up, focus, and take the photo. And then we can increase the exposure if we need to, but looks pretty much we can still see all of the image. The background we can increase as well to probably all the way. Looks pretty much fine. There we go. So now we've lightened the product. I think we can reduce the fill. And the exposure, see what that does. Increase the exposure, no. So we want to reduce that as far as we can. We still have that small little shadow. That's probably because I was sat down as I took it. And you can crop it from there should you need to. But as you can see, we now have a white background photo. And then Amazon gives you a kind of idea of if everything is good. So the background is white, the cropping is good, resolution is high enough so that when people hover over it, it'll show it as an increased, a zoomed in version of the picture, and the photo is in focus. So that's all good. So there it is. There is our background image, or there is our first image on the Amazon Seller app. So that's just an idea for you guys of how you can take product photos yourself. If it is a bigger product or sometimes reflective or see-through products, are very tricky to take products with a white background yourself. In that situation, I would probably recommend something like Fiverr. Fiverr.com, if you go there, there will be plenty of people offering Amazon Seller services, just like you can see on the screen now. I wouldn't worry too much about the ranking and other SEO services that they offer. In my opinion, you don't need them in order to rank your product, especially if you've found one that's not competitive. In regards to the photo, that's the only tricky side of things that you might need help with. I've never used them myself personally, but if I do use them in the future, I will put a video on how it goes. But I do know a few sellers who have done it and they haven't had any issues. It takes a couple of days. You do have to send the product to them and they take the photo. But it's worth it if it means you get really high quality photos, and they'll normally do, a white background, photo of the product being used, a photo of, whatever you need, and they'll be really high quality. So that's the kind of 2 ways that you can take product photos. I've only ever taken mine myself, but like I said, there's 2 ways you can do it. My 3rd product should be arriving hopefully today. I hope it does arrive. I am struggling to sleep now. It's taken so long for it to come, but I will have a video on how to do online arbitrage in the next couple of days. But I will be busy with the 3rd product, so that might be why I don't have a video up for a couple of days. I will be sure to keep you guys posted. If you haven't joined the Facebook group yet already, please do. The link is in the description below. There's a lot of content I put in there every single day, like filters for JungleScout and different techniques when it comes to launching your products and getting your product ranked higher. And if you do still need to get JungleScout, please use the link below, as it does really help out the channel. It means I can continue providing these free videos for you. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook or email or comment below. I tend to reply almost immediately, so if you do have any questions, feel free to do so. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like rating. I'll see you guys, hopefully, when my third product arrives. And I'll keep you guys posted as always. Peace.